Mark here, my wife Tara, and welcome to the 10 Acre Woods. It is Thanksgiving weekend, Canadian Thanksgiving weekend, so we celebrate 1 month before our American neighbors. I'm assuming because it gets colder here and we celebrate harvest sooner because we harvest sooner. So that's the idea anyway. So it is a decent weekend. It's starting to get cool. It rained overnight, and
cloudy today.
Yeah, it is cloudy. It's supposed to get sunny and then get cloudy again, I think. So, so we received something the other day, which we'll go over when we go back in the house. Tara's wool. So if you have been watching, over New Year's, we went to Calgary. We went to Carstairs, a little town just northeast of Calgary called Carstairs, Alberta. It was quite the drive, 12 hours. And we loaded up the car and we headed out, and there is an old mill? Is it a mill? Yeah, it's a mill.
The reason we chose Carstairs was because it was antique. They did it with antique and hands-on. So it's not just doesn't go into a machine and get done. It's still hands-on process all along the way. So
yeah, and it's old equipment. So the equipment
1900s?
they have there, is over 100 years old.
Yeah.
So we did a video back in January about that, showing all their equipment. It's a really neat process. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, you can go back and
those that
watch
know,
that
like
one.
we always process our wool old school with handheld and Tiana spins on a spinning wheel. So it was important for us to have still a authentic, not just a commercial way of processing the wool. So that was neat.
Yeah, so we got all that. So Tara has been waiting for that. She's been, when is it coming in? It's only supposed to be like, August we're supposed to get it.
Yeah.
And then, so then finally they said, okay, it's ready to go.
Yeah.
Do you want to come pick it up or
they
ship
said
it?
September, and then I think I got the message like September 30th that it was being delivered. And then it was here 2 days later.
Yeah. So it came. So we'll go over all of that, and we'll show you the wool, the sheep and alpaca wool, and the different blends that we made. Cock-a-doodle-doo.
Oh my!
Yes. So I installed a new light.
Wow.
Because last week,
clean my windows.
last week I noticed how dark it was in there. Hi, Willow.
Wow.
So it's a lot brighter. We've got like white Christmas lights that run around there, which has been fine. It's given a nice glow. But I went and picked up this bulb and wired in a socket. And this is 8,000 lumens. So
well, I just turned it on and it came right in the window.
Yeah, so a traditional bulb is about 800. So this is probably around 800 lumens. So it's 10 times that volume. What are you guys doing? Barry and Sriracha seem to be...
Barry really likes Sriracha.
Yeah, so we couldn't figure out at first if he was going to attack him. Barry was going to attack Sriracha the rooster, because he was kind of hopping around and chasing him, kind of like this. But I think
resting his head on him?
Yeah, when we looked closer, we noticed that Barry is actually rubbing on him. So so he's got a new friend. So I think they really enjoy each other. Right, Barry? Do you like your little rooster friend? Yeah. I don't know what Sriracha thinks.
Annoying big brother?
Yeah. Well, little brother.
Yesterday, because it's cold already and Barry was inside, there was one little boy that came and he was like, "But do you have rabbits?" My son asked if he only wanted to see was rabbits. So we came in here and then we turned around and...
Oh. So where was that?
Up here. The little 4-year-old, or little 3 or 4-year-old, he's come over and he starts eating.
Oh, he grabbed an apple. Well, they are good.
I said other than they're a little dusty.
Yeah, a little
dusty. So we gave him a new one. We went out and washed it. And he sat down in the yard and he ate the whole apple. It was cute.
That's cute. Yeah. Oh boy.
Oh my god, that was a lot long.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So we've got that. Do we still have some other? You had some broccoli, I think. You went.
Yeah, that went yesterday.
Yeah.
So it's apples for a while until I get.
So we get some more stock of donated fruits and veggies, which the animals enjoy. Okay, so we're going to do a scoop of oats here. And it goes in there. And then a half scoop of each?
Nope.
A full scoop of wheat. And barley.
And then because it's winter, I'll fill that up. So maybe more barley.
More? You want more barley?
Yeah.
More barley. Okay. We
More.
we started. We were doing a little research on barley and barley water or barley tea.
Barley, yeah.
So Tiana made some last night. She roasted it.
They're all waiting.
Yeah, I know. She roasted the barley, and then we tried some. So it was good. It's apparently got a lot of benefits. Oh yeah, we can see much better now than last video. Lots of light. Yeah, getting muddy. So Tara's gonna go around, and there's a less muddy area over there. Just this is a lower area. Try to keep them out of the mud. Everybody's excited. What? Thought we were missing one?
Yeah, he's right.
Ah, okay. Yeah, the ducklings that hatched out, so they headed off. I think I mentioned that in another video. So we had two ducks, Muscovy ducks, that had eggs, hatched eggs, and they went off to another farm. Out at the ponies, there they are. That's Levi, it sounds like. Hi, Levi. Hi, yes. So Tara came out here yesterday, just did some modifications. You know, these guys are short. They don't need the full door. And just to keep the wind out, to give them a little bit better shelter. That one over there is really low, but when I took a closer look at it, she made a slit down the bottom of it, so they can just kind of go in there. And then, of course, there's this shelter here. So you can see Levi is a perfect height and he's probably the tallest one. So he can come in and out with ease, can't you? You want some hay? Well, we'll get you some hay in a moment. Oh, Onyx is getting her bowl. So from time to time, it's Tucker. From time to time, we like to keeping an eye on all the animals. And Onyx's weight tends to go a little up and down. So we want to make sure that she's getting what she needs, and we give her some feed other than the hay. So they get I'll get the hay, of course, as well. But sometimes they need a little more, right, Onyx? Well, there it is. The hay.
Bronwyn, morning.
Yeah, Bronwyn loves her hay.
I don't know which pile's better.
Yeah, we'll go test them all out. Taste test. And even try some hay from the other side of the fence, right? The hay is always tastier on the other side of the fence. Isn't that a saying?
Yeah. Light is sugar.
Yeah, no, it is. It's nice and bright. I was a little concerned with the shadowing. But since I put it right above here. There's very minor shadowing. Of course, there is some shadowing over here, but I think that'll be good. It'll be bringing a little bit of sunshine in on those cold, dark winter days.
Yeah, sure, nice and warmer in here.
Yeah, no, it is. It does make a huge difference having the keeping the wind out, which is important.
Well, and the humidity.
So, yeah, we don't heat. Of course, we don't heat this area.
The humidity on the outside there.
And it, well, that could be just from rain.
Please tell me it's outside.
That's
Just because I didn't want it dripping down
We had
here.
the rain overnight. So, and of course, yeah, it keeps the rain out, so it keeps everything inside dry.
This is a double wall.
And as long as they're dry and out of the elements and on, you know, on some bedding, then they're fine. We get temperatures down in the minus 40s here, which at minus 40 Celsius is the exact same temperature as minus 40 Fahrenheit.
Water is
no
heater should go
conversion
in.
necessary. Yeah, so we're going to get to that probably in the next week or two.
Yeah, I cleaned it
We will switch out the automatic water feeding valve, float valve, and then we will put the heater in both this one and the one in the ponies.
We don't have a plug-in down here anymore?
No, I think I took the plug-in out when I was cleaning everything up.
Okay.
So we'll have to rerun something up and over. I did a few weeks back. So that's the plug there, and it has a GFI, a ground fault interrupter, which you always want in an outdoor space. And then I've wired up a plug here, and then I've ran another conduit over to a plug over there. So
It definitely cleans it up. And then now we can take all the lights out of here?
yeah, we had a
Like
big wiring, especially around that plug. We had extension cords. Oh, just
Yeah.
put another extension cord in.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll run an extension cord over there. We'll run one here. We'll run one. And it just got to the point where it's like, okay, that's too many extension cords. Plus, you never find one the right size. It's always longer and maybe twice as long as what you need. So then you kind of hang it up and you zip tie the bulk of it. Now, the kids are coming back in. They're like, all right, we've found all the, we've had enough of the outside. So,
Picture how many flies we didn't catch.
yeah. Jazz, you're all done? You got like wheat on you. Okay, there we go. They are in. And at some point over the next month, 3 weeks, we'll close this off. And yeah, basically right around the time the snow falls. And, you know, Halloween's coming up. Usually if there's snow on the ground, October 31st, then it will likely stay. So
And the chickens will be closed when it starts to freeze.
yeah, so out here, that'll be closed off. We've already closed this one here when we put these little guys in. Oh, look, it's Brownie.
So Brownie's still out morning and night. He's usually out here. He's usually running around. So say hi to Mommy.
Yeah.
Brownie loves it out here.
Yeah.
Sometimes he likes pets.
Yeah,
Most of the time
He
he's
has
like,
the option.
No, I like the freedom.
right? Hi. So he just, I think some of you had asked, well, what happens in the wintertime? What does he do? He'll go and find any spot he wants, really.
Usually it's the hay bale.
Yeah, hay bale. So in where the ponies' hay is kept, he could go in there. He may go underneath the building here. There's a porch there. There's lots of areas that he can go and hang out. Hi, Levi. Ready for breakfast? So this is the other waterer here. Now we had moved it here because this is the north side of the building. And we were finding that algae was easily growing in it when, of course, the sun was hitting it. So now that it's getting into the colder weather, I think what we'll do is when we disconnect the hose and put in the heater, we'll probably shift that over to here because this is where we fill it up. So the tap is over here. And this is a frost-free line with a heat trace that's on the other side of it. So then this will just get all disconnected. And we have a short hose, which is, I believe, yeah, right here. Here's the short hose here. That just hooks onto there. And then when it shuts off, it just drains out. And then we put it into these buckets here and dump it into the water. So that's how our winter watering system works. The unit's designed to hook up to the float valve and have it a heated system. But these guys don't go through that much water. If we had a large herd of cattle or horses, then that's something that you would want to do. But you would have to heat trace the water line underneath the ground and into the building. So, yeah, I was just mentioning that
Hey, Shorty.
we'll have to move that. All right, so the signs. We did up signs. So a few weeks back, a month back, I'm not sure how long ago it was, we talked about putting these signs up in all of the areas. So this is the horse area. And we came up with the corral. So we've got, I don't know, 6 or 8 of them around the property.
One of the followers that came up with that one.
Was the corral?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
we need something that encompassed them all.
Yeah. So that's the corral. Tara's favorite area is the snake den. So that's just a pile of rocks we had put there when we did the initial clear and piled them there, and that's where the snakes like to go, and that's where Tara finds snakes quite often. So that's the snake den area. So coming into this pen here, we have he special pen.
Sheldon.
So we think it was Sheldon that knocked the T off.
You know what I totally should do? Because it says the special pen, I should totally do it in black.
Yeah, or something
Just
like
because
that.
it's quirky.
Or it would have been cute to put them all on kind of like angles, like not straight.
So yeah, that's actually
So-
a good idea.
So in this area here, this is, the orphan's pen. I've always called it the nursery. So it was kind of up in the air, but we had already cut these out. So, because we don't always have orphans.
That's right, yeah. But we
but
have ones
it's,
that need extra.
yeah, whenever we have little ones, maybe that small area can be called the nursery. Because that's where
Yeah,
we
that's
generally put, if there's any young birds or anything.
Yeah.
So the area coming into the pond area, the main area, of course, is the pond. So when we're talking to people, you can say, okay, meet at the pond gate. Or
That
meet.
should really help with organizing groups and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, because we do get school groups
groups and-
that do come out. And you could have, or, we're planning a family
Scavenger
reunion
hunt,
next
right?
year
Like-
as well. So we can have groups and we can say, okay, you're the pond group.
Yeah.
You're the orphan group.
Yeah. You poor saps.
Yeah. So we come out past the play structure, and then we hit the next sign, which is the orchard. So it's not the orchard yet, and what we'll do is these 3 trees will probably come out, and we'll build an arch kind of through here. And that is the orchard. It's starting to drizzle again. Okay, coming up to the newest gate that we put in just a couple months ago, and this takes us to the West Woods. So that is south, and the woods go over there. Can't quite see. You might be able to see a line that runs through the bush there. That is the electric fence. That's the top line of the electric fence. And then, of course, the solar, which it'll be nice because what we'll do is we'll just leave this gate open once we close the animals in. And then we can come in and we can snow blow into here and then along the front of this so that when it does snow and there's some snow that gets on there, I like to come out and grab the pool brush, so the extension brush, and then just clean off all the panels because we want to make sure we're producing as much power as we can. Coming up to the second last sign is, of course, the garden. So there's that one. And yeah, Tara was getting this prepped. We had another little piece that came out this way on this side, and then we had this gate here. The rabbits tend to get in anyway. It doesn't really matter. But the idea is now when we're snow blowing with our Kubota tractor, we can actually go into here and go right in. Yeah, right in, shoot all the snow over, and then we can just hand shovel our back door. So.
Snow goes over there anyway.
One sign we didn't do is the dog run. So this here is where Toby comes down, and when it's ready to be mowed, of course we've got a gate over there to let the special pen in here to mow. And then of course we've got the East Woods, and it's crooked. We figured we would just put the sign up, and then I think what we're going to do is we're going to cut off the top of this and reattach it. We just figured, okay, let's just throw it up there now. I guess what had happened is there was some heaving that's gone up, and it's actually pushed this one up out of the ground slightly. It's still sturdy because we've got it far into the ground, but yeah, so there's the East Woods. And if you look closely here, you should be able to see the white line that runs through. That is the East electric fencing. And there's Toby there. Good morning, Toby. Is it too wet for you to go out? I don't think you care. You go out anyway. Sure.
All gates are closed everywhere else.
Yeah.
I love having so many gates. I don't.
Yes, I was just saying to Tara that
was it. I want it on the side.
We need a sign that says Catio.
Because when people are in the yard, they always ask, what is that?
Ah, okay. So we'll have to put one maybe on the outside. See, there's lots of signs. You can label everything.
Yeah.
So I don't see any cats out
I
now.
love the look of the signs, though. It's quirky. It's nice.
Lucifer was out earlier. So, but looks like they're in. All right, so here is the cat access point, and that is Coda. Hi, Coda. You thinking about going outside? He'll sometimes sit there and play with him and Zoria. That's why I thought it was Zoria. Zoria has a kind of a gray lion's mane around. And so the previous design that we had was just the screen, and then we bought on Amazon some little door that you put on there and seal it from both sides and then cut it out. Hi, you want to be pet? Is that what's going on? So Tara came up with this one because it's more seamless. You can see out clearly. And she just took plexiglass and cut out the opening, and then took packing tape, put it on the top, and on the bottom she put 2 magnets so that when it goes through and closes. Hi, yeah, there you go.
Oh, this is all my wool, our wool, the sheep's wool, the alpaca's wool, all processed. Oh, you guys have been waiting for this. So we have these are 100% Canadian Arcot cakes. So it's all ready to knit or crochet. We will be coloring. There's a lot. So there is a few colors I'd like to do that we've done in the past. If there's any special requests, then we'll do, we can dye these ones. And then we have this one, which is 12% alpaca and 88% sheep. So there's a mix of brown alpaca, which would be Marley and Paula, and then onyx is black, and then some of the white sheep. These are skeins, which is the 100% Canadian Arcot. This is 70% alpaca, so Paula, Marley, And then 30% sheep wool, which gives it the elasticity. And this one is 70% alpaca and 30% black sheep wool, so onyx. So it was a neat variety. I kind of suggested they just go with it, and they did a fantastic job. So these will all be for sale. So the sheep wool is $25. The alpaca specialties, so the alpaca specialties are those ones, which are 70% alpaca, are $35. $30 for the mix, and $15 for the half cake. So this is a full cake or a full skein in a cake form, which first time I've seen the cake form. So instead of a ball, it just sits on and comes off easier instead of spinning around the floor when you're knitting, right? So that's kind of a neat thing. I've never seen that before. And so this is all the brown one. This is all the gray one. And we will be taking orders online. You can message I'll make a list and photos and whatnot of them. Yeah. So excited because our first week in November, we have our wool processing, which we will still do old school because people want to learn. People may have 1 or 2 sheep at home and they want to process it. So we still will do our home processing class because this was sent off, and then of course we sheared in June, so I have 8 fleeces out in the barn. Then the following day we are doing a wool and knit crochet simple pattern class for beginners. So that's cool. Some things that people have asked us for. So now when you message me or comment, can we buy it? Yes, it is for sale now.
So some of the stuff we didn't put out, Tara had already pre-populated our wardrobe. It's actually a wardrobe that we've turned. Oh, you've got more down there.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. There's tons.
She's stuffed
so
it
these
in.
are full, and they're huge drawers. So that's full.
Okay. Yeah. There's more. So we're bursting at the seams with wool.
Yeah.
Of course, this is the stuff here that we did ourselves.
Yeah, the tan's getting better and better. Like,
yeah.
Look at the middle one up top. Like, it's very similar to the one that we just
And then
got.
this here, so
Roving.
it was too long for their equipment. So they turned it into roving, or what they're calling roping.
That's not the long stuff, Mark.
It's not?
No, that's left over because they can only put a certain amount through the machines for skeins or cakes.
Okay.
That's the leftover.
Oh, I thought that was the long stuff.
No.
So the long stuff is where?
Stuff they couldn't go through, so it's washed and downstairs ready for us.
Ah, okay, gotcha.
So that was the 2 alpacas when they first came in.
Yeah, because they hadn't been sheared in some time, so it was longer.
So their fiber was like 8 inches long.
Ah, gotcha. Okay,
Yeah.
I thought that was what that is. My mistake.
Roving is what you do. So spinners, if they want to spin, they can take the roving and they spin it from the roving.
Yeah, and there's been a few people that have commented about, actually there was one fairly recently, that they just received a spinning wheel. Kind of like the one Tiana was using in the video from 2 years ago. Yeah. That one, by the way, is pushing 1 million views, so that's our most viewed video.
Yeah, no, and the more you can share. So these are the out of the ones that we had hand spun. So now I'll knit another one of every color.
Yeah, so
And
those
then have
are, they can be, they're just,
These
it's
ones
a
are
tube.
so warm.
Right? So you can have it as a neck warmer. You can have it as a hat
I like it
to
as
cover
an
the
ear
head and ears. Yeah.
And you have to have the hole here to let the heat out.
Yeah.
Like these are warm, right? Yeah, and of course they're thicker. But so I'll knit the other ones. I'm excited to pick up the knitting needles.
And some people have asked, can you do dog hair?
Yes. You can do dog
yes.
hair.
So Tara had somebody that
Also
wasn't it their dog
Pyrenees.
was getting older
No, passed
and
away.
or did pass away. Okay.
Passed away, and she had she had kept all the hair when she brushed it.
Okay.
So she sent it from Florida.
Okay.
Florida, California. Florida.
Right. Yeah, because we did do
And
a run.
She sent it,
yeah.
and then Tiana spun it and sent it back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it can be done. You can
Yeah.
do dog hair.
Yeah.
We're going to probably bag up a bunch of this stuff. We bought 500 bags
Yeah.
on Amazon, the right size for the cakes. So we've got how many cakes? They're like, didn't you say like 400 or?
Yeah, at least 400.
Yeah, like 400.
Yeah, at least 400. Because
So
there's
it's a lot of cake.
There's 200 just the Canadian Arcot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions about what you saw earlier,
Shoot me a
or
message.
about these cakes and the wool, Tara's available if you have Facebook. Then there is also, well, our email address, 10acrewoods@anola.mb.ca. You can always email that. Tara
Yeah,
will,
usually if I
will then
see
get
if
back.
I don't respond to you, it's because I haven't seen it. Because we respond to every message with a like, a love, or a comment. So if you don't see us liking, loving, or commenting, it's because we haven't seen it. Comment again.
Yeah.
Then if you're inquiring, I'll usually send you the email.
Yeah.
Yeah, see.
So, all right, until next video, we hope you have a wonderful, enjoyable week, and we hope to see you here again next Sunday. Take care. Bye.
Bye.